X the Unknown is good. You had a Hammer feature, a science fiction work in the mold of the two Quatermass film adaptations they released around this time. Those two films were of a relatively high standard anyway, assisted by being closely related to very strong source material, and it bled over into X the Unknown, featuring a quite impressive, for this genus of film, script from Jimmy Sangster, who would not be unknown for this, and solid direction from Leslie Norman. So solid, in fact, that if I had told you, missing the opening credits of this film, say, that Joseph Losey, who was hired and then fired quite early into this film's development, possibly some of the production itself, had directed this film, you might see no reason to doubt it, based upon the film's overall basic but thoroughly gratifying finesse, any stiffness attributed to the fact that Losey was not heavily working in such genre films prior to this one. Of course, it just shows that Leslie Norman could direct a film, at least one with a strong script, if he wanted to, who doesn't appear to be much of a director of note otherwise. Probably one of the better or best sci-fi films of the 1950s, sitting beside the likes of When Worlds Collide, The Man in the White Suit, The Day the Earth Stood Still, 1st April 2000, Alaroon, The Maze, Donovan's Brain, Four-Sided Triangle, The Net, The Beast from 20,000 Fathoms, Creature from the Black Lagoon, Conquest of Space, the two Quatermass films also from Hammer, Journey to the Beginning of Time, maybe The Gamma People, maybe Invasion of the Body Snatchers, Forbidden Planet, Not of This Earth, 20 million Miles to Earth, The Abominable Snowman, Hammer's The Curse of Frankenstein, The Incredible Shrinking Man, The Fly, Carol Zeman's Invention of Destruction, and one of a relatively small number of British science fiction films of the 1950s, along with the aforementioned Man in the White Suit, Four-Sided Triangle, the Quatermass works of that decade, and The Curse of Frankenstein. You also had Spaceways, Time Slip, Fiend Without a Face, First Man into Space, and Behemoth the Sea Monster. Watching it on your TV, one might find themselves pleasantly surprised, well made, reasonably entertaining, pretty watchable, really far better than it may have had any right to be, but we're glad that it is. One of the 10 best Hammer films of the 50s, along with, just in chronological order, Four-Sided Triangle, The Quatermass Experiment, Quatermass 2, The Abominable Snowman, The Curse of Frankenstein, Horror of Dracula, The Revenge of Frankenstein, The Mummy, and The Hound of the Baskervilles.